All right, you guys, so this is all of the things that we're going to use on my client's hair. My client is natural, beautiful natural, so hence why we have the big tooth comb, the duck clips, and I'm using two combs, two different size combs. You don't have to necessarily do that. And I also have my needle and braiding hair. I might use the braiding hair, we'll see, but this is by Kui. Brazilian soft braiding hair, the same exact hair that I use on my head. But this is what when I was layering my hair, I took this much off. So this is how much I took off, and there's more. So let's get started. Once again, she's natural, beautiful natural hair. So let's get started. So I pretty much parted my client's hair. This is the starting point. I always part it just like this. As you can see, I like to make clean parts. So now I'm going to just start braiding. So pretty much I parted her hair as you see. And then I made a part right in the middle. You see that little part? I know the light is shining, but try and see it. It's right here. See that? Right in the middle of her head. Okay? All right, so I'm just going to continue. So I pretty much finished braiding the front of her hair. And now I'm going to proceed and braid the back. I'm going to make it bigger than how I made the front of her hair. So watch out for that. And as you can see, the braid pattern, I want to protect her edges. So I braided going down this way, going down that way. Sorry for the trash can behind. But anyhow, yeah, and then I just braided in the middle. The middle braid is the most important braid. It goes straight down towards the middle of her forehead. This is the most important braid, you guys. This is the first braid you do. And then you do the second and the third, second and third. And then the sides. This is my braiding pattern for all of my hairstyles, you guys. And this is why it always comes out amazing. And you'll see why. Because when your hair starts growing out, you know how it overlaps and it looks so unnatural? Well, having that braid in the middle really helps to conceal the fact that your hair is growing out. Yes, you will see that your hair is growing out. However, it's not going to be too noticeable. Okay, so I will proceed. All right, YouTube. So this is the spiral that I did to the back of her hair. I started, as you can see, from here, worked my way around. So this is just to give you an outlook of what the whole thing looks like, as you can see. So I'm excited because this is the first time I'm doing a spiral on someone's head to do the crochet braid because I want for her to lift her back of her hair up if she wants, put it down if she wants, and what have you, and especially too in the front. So I am going to start with the hair. Ask my client to just hold. No, you know what? I'll just do it myself. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, YouTubers, so this is the hair that I'm using. It's called Model Braid. That dazzle. French Super. Color 2. She has 2 color 2s and 1 color B. This is what the hair looks like out of the package. Where am I? So pretty much this is what it looks like. It's has an interesting texture, I have to say. Right? It's very, I would say, coarse in a way, but at the same time it's not
Wavy.
yeah, it's kind of wavy. Okay, so just in case you might be interested one day in doing your hair like this. Once again, the hair is Model Braid French Super. All right, let's get started. Once again, she has a 1B pack and 2 of 2, the color 2 pack, okay? Alrighty. All right, YouTubers, so I'm going to get started and pretty much show you just a few that I will do, that I'll put in her hair. I went to the main one, and I'm just going to start from right here. I don't start in the beginning. Close the latch, pass it through. I made a hoop, hoop-de-whoop. This is for Crochet Invisible. I take some of the hair. I don't take all of it. Some. I part it. Okay? This is a long hair. I did not cut the hair at all. I pass it through. Again. And one more time. Then I close the latch hook. I close the thingamajigger. The hair. So now I take some hair from each side. Just a little bit of hair. You don't want too much. Just want a little bit. Okay? And that's all you do. And I'm just going to overlap the whole thing. And it will look phenomenal. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do one more. So give me a minute. All right, YouTubers. So I put the latch hook in there already, as you can see. And I'm passing it through. Doing the same exact method that I did before. Take half of her hair, the hair on her head. Parting it. And as you can see, I take more for this side than I do for the opposite to pass through the latch, through the hair. Do it 3 times. And I close it. Do the same thing. I take a little bit of hair from each side. You don't want too little, you don't want too much. Okay? See? Just the right amount. And you just tie them together, okay? So here I go. Tying them together. And you may not be able to see it, but knotting them up pretty much is what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to pretty much finish the whole thing. And I'll come right back to you. Okay, so this is what it is.
Go.
Okay, so hey YouTubers, so far I have finished a few sides of my client's hair. As you can see, there are no knots at all. And I just wanted to show you guys something. When you look at my client's hair, as you can see, like I mentioned before to you, I did do braids going down this way. And, you know, there's a certain way that you have to put the hair in. And I'm just going to demonstrate that to you, okay? So, because if you put it in the wrong way, you're done. It's not going to look nice at all. You're pretty much going to be doing it the opposite way of what you see I've done to her head. So I'm just going to show you right now. I'm going to just come closer to me, Asho. To your head. Right there. And just come right here. All right. So I need to fill this one in right here. So I'm just going to do that right now. Put the latch hook through. Just like this. Do not do it the opposite way. Put it through. Close it. Pass it through. Up a little more. And, you know, do the same exact thing, the same method that you would do, you know, with the rest of the other hairs that I showed you earlier. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And close it. And just... And there you have it. So that's how you have to do her hair in order to get no knots. So I'm going to continue going, and we'll see how far we go. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to stop right here from doing my client's hair. But this is what we have so far. We're going to take a break. I'm going to have a part 2 of this video. Please put your head up real quick. And this is pretty much, I have her hair in a ponytail right now, as you can see. Put it in a ponytail, but of course I'm not finished. You can see the parts that I'm not finished with, but the parts that I am finished with, you don't see no knots, do you? So we'll get to that very soon. I'll talk to you guys later.